Good morning, good morning, good morning, guys. Well, the DMV has a code red quality. What is it? Red air quality alert. And what that means is orange and red means that the air quality is hazardous for your health. I am a little tired, but I wanted to show you guys what it looks like. It actually looks like the windshield is dirty. It looks like the windshield is dirty, or there's like a fog in the air. So I just want to show you what it looks like. Ooh, come on, car. I don't know if you can see the hazy look. It almost looks like not overcast, but rather like, I don't know, not clear. It's foggy a bit, I guess, if you will. And then, like I said, it looks like the windshield is dirty. So I don't know if you were able to see that. But again, the DMV, and for those of you who are not familiar with what the DMV, his peace crossing. And for those of you who are not familiar with what the DMV stands for, the DMV stands for District of Columbia, Maryland, and Northern Virginia. We are under a code red air quality alert. I'm sorry, I'm a little tired today, right? But we're on this code red alert due to the wildfire. Oh my God, I mean to go to bed. Just woke up, need to go to bed. Due to the wildfires in Canada. So again, we're on a code red alert due to the wildfires in Canada. So we're kind of feeling the effects. And it's so crazy because it's like everywhere in the world feels the effects of something, right? For example, if there's a hurricane in Florida, we get rain here. And that's actually one interesting thing about the DMV, just in general. We experience, I'm sorry, it just made me think about the fact that here in the DMV, we experience all four seasons, right? We experience them all: winter, spring, summer, and fall. Now, sometimes spring and summer may be cut short a little, but for the most part, here in the DMV, we experience all seasons, right? So, like, for example, some places, there are some places that experience more winter than summer or spring or what have you. Well, here in the DMV, we experience all four seasons. So anyway, guys, back to what I was saying. The DMV is on a code red air quality alert. And so, guys, you need to be careful if you're in the DMV. It is suggested that you go back to wearing your mask, your, N95 mask. I don't have an N95 mask, but I do have my handy dandy mask. So they're advising us to go back to wearing those things. And I'm sorry about moving the camera all around, but of course I'm on the road. So anyway, the air quality is poor, right? So I wanted to jump on here and share some ways that we can protect ourselves. So now, wearing the N95 mask is one way. The other thing is that in your home, you can protect yourself when you go home, right? How, Brenda? Well, air filters is one. Air filters, your HVAC air filter, you want to make sure that it is clean. If you live in an apartment, it's all right for you to call them and ask them to, hey, come check my air filter, because you want them to clean the impurities, the pollen, the dust, and everything else from the vents, right? Or from the HVAC, or the filter, I should say, right? So now listen, some of you, you're able to, and most of you are able to change the filter on your own. You don't have to depend or call some HVAC specialist to do it. You can change your own air filter, right? Now, let me just say that you can change your own filter. I wish he stopped driving so slow. You can change your own air filter, right? All you have to do is look on the filter to see what size it is, right? Because filters come in different sizes. So you want to look on the side or the top or look around the filter. Take it out of, wait a minute, hold on. Let me back up for a second. Turn the unit off. Turn your HVAC unit off, and then look for the filter. Pull the filter out and pay attention to how you're pulling it out so you can replace it. And on the filter should be the size of the filter that your HVAC system takes, right? Then you're going to take that air filter. No, actually, you're going to write down the size. You don't have to take the dirty air filter to the store. You're going to write down the size of the filter. Then you're going to go to Home Depot or Lowe's is what we have here in the DMV. We also have like Ace Hardware store, and we have like, I don't want to say mom and pop at hardware stores, but that's basically what it is. And then you're going to take the measurements to Home Depot or Lowe's, and you're going to, because I just feel like the bigger the chain, the cheaper it is. That's just my personal opinion. I don't know how true it is, but you're going to take it to the Home Depot or the Lowe's, and you're going to find your measurement. Hold on, I hate this little intersection right here. It's real busy in the morning. And then you're going to, let me show you what it looks like here in the DMV. This is Washington, D.C. We're actually going down Rhode Island Avenue. Again, I don't know if you can see the haziness, but anyway, so, and I like to do that because people don't know what it looks like here in the DMV. So, again, part of my YouTube channel, which is 50 Plus Home Team, I show you guys what it's like to live here in the DMV, and that includes what the homes look like right now. This Rhode Island Avenue, we are on the, we're leaving Maryland. We're leaving Maryland, and then we're going into, we're leaving Maryland and we're going into DC. So we just crossed over into Maryland. And again, I love to show people what it's like to live here in the DMV. So if you're not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and subscribe to 50 Plus Home Team on YouTube, because again, I love to show you what it's like to live here. I show community events. I show what the homes look like. And just show you, I also give you real estate related information as well. So again, the 50 Plus Home Team strives, or we're committed to helping you not only procure your home investment, but to also maintain it and then to keep it from foreclosure, right? So in order to maintain it, you're going to have to change this filter, right? And I want to say the filters are changed every season. I believe it's every season. But at the same time, it really depends, right? So for the most part, I don't know. For me, it depends on how bad and how dirty it looks. Anyway, but for the most part, or it could be monthly. That would be good, though. Anyway, what was I saying? So you can take that filter or the measurements of that filter to Home Depot, and you can get your replacement, put it back in. And again, I want to suggest that you check it at least monthly. Okay, that's what we're going with, at least monthly. But that's one of the ways that you can protect yourself with this poor air quality. Now, I believe with the air quality, it goes from green, orange, and then red. I know one thing, when they say orange or red, we're kind of in trouble. We need to take cover. We need to do something to protect ourselves. If that includes not working outside or doing strenuous work outside, then so be it. If that, especially if you have sinuses, like right now, my sinuses have been kicking my butt for the past few days. So if you have sinuses or asthma is the other thing, you want to really, really protect yourself, and you want to limit your time outside. The other thing you can do to protect your home from poor air quality is you can buy a purifier, right? And you want to make sure that this purifier is HEPA graded, right? So HEPA, HEPA is, if I'm not, HEPA level air filter, purifier, right? And what it does is it cleans the impurities, the dust mites, especially if you have pets, the pet dander, things like, well, I don't know if it does the pet dander, but it cleans the air, basically. It cleans the air. So an air purifier is worth the investment, especially when we have in these days like this. Listen, guys, the other thing is keep your windows closed. People like me love to have the window cracked for fresh air. The operative word is fresh. This air is not fresh air right now because it has, again, we have a poor air quality alert. So you want to keep your windows closed. Use your AC. Now, if you do not have AC, because some homes have the central air conditioning while other homes have the air conditioning units, and then also and then some homes don't have air at all because people don't have AC units. They don't buy them, or maybe it broke, right? In that case, there are cooling centers all throughout the DMV, and I did a video about that. There are cooling centers throughout the DMV where you can go when you are extremely hot. Now, I must say that June is almost gone, and yet I'm going in a tunnel. June is almost gone, and yet we, in my opinion, we have not been extremely hot, not as hot as we've been in the past. Like usually by this time we're up in the 90s and close to 100, but it's almost July and we've been skating on. We've had one or two days. Like it has not been a lot of days of 90-degree weather, and I'm not complaining because I'm not an extreme heat type of person. Florida, no, thank you. So having said that. Just stop. I don't know why there's so much traffic out here today. So having said that, guys, so again, air filter, and then your purifier. Get a purifier, purifier, right? The other thing you want to do is you can vacuum to improve the size of your, to improve the air quality. So vacuum. I am really, really out of it today. Vacuum, and then you want to dust, and that helps improve the air quality, right? Now listen, you guys, we should be working in this on a regular basis or weekly basis, but things happen, life happens. But at the same time, when the air quality is poor, we need to beef it up, right? The other thing you can do is, I've already mentioned closing the windows. Absolutely. Listen, you can buy indoor plants. Do you know that plants are very healthy for the environment? It helps the environment. It helps your breathing, right? So if you are if you are a plant person and you don't kill them like I do, then an indoor plant could be the way to help you improve the air quality in your home, right? And then also, listen, when you guys are using them cleaning, I don't use it, right? The cleaning supplies, you want to be very careful. There was a cleaning supply, a cleaning product that I was using, and it worked exceptionally well. The problem is, by the time I was done with it, I'm choking. My nose is burning from the strong chemical, right? So there are some natural cleaning products that you can use, and maybe I'll put some of those in the comments. But there are some natural cleaning products that you can get that is not so strong and harmful to your lungs, I would guess, over time. So you want to be careful about the cleaning products that you use. Let me see what time it is. So guys, I hope that has been helpful. I was really tired this morning. So I hope that has been helpful in terms of protecting you and your home from this code red air quality. Go ahead and follow me on all social media platforms at 50 Plus Home Team, and that plus is spelled out. Also, again, if you live in the DMV area and you don't mind sharing your community event video clips. Send that to me so that I can share it on all of my platforms to help people see what it's like to live here in the DMV. Okay. All right, guys, have an awesome day, and I will see you next time.